fucking irritating. Like, I could have had a good match right there. I could have easily helped those guys out, and next thing you know, I disconnect. Not only do I disconnect from the fucking game, but my stream decides to go, hey, you had to disconnect as well! Ooh. Well, like, not like that, but oh my Jesus Lord, that just, oh, it's so annoying. Like, oh god, that pisses me off. That really, really pisses me off. Disconnecting in the middle of the freaking game as well as the freaking stream is just so highly fucking irritating. I don't know what caused me to disconnect, to be honest. I don't know if it was my connection to the game, or is it the game just shitting itself in general? I have no fucking idea. Or is my internet just being a bitch? I don't have an idea. But I reckon that probably the lag, like there was a little bit of lag in that game. Like, it's Countryside. Countryside is laggy as all the time. Like, the Countryside is the laggiest map in existence in this fucking broken ass game. And I think the mixture of the lag and the frame drops were really having a toll on my game, so the game's just like, yeah, no, you have to disconnect now, haha. It's like, it's so fucking stupid. It's so ridiculous. God damn you, Crane. The inconsistencies of disconnecting from the goddamn fucking game as well as the stream really puts me in a fucking sour ass mood. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that really pissed me off. Of course, I could have been having a good stream then, but of course I had to redo my fucking stream because this broken ass fucking game has to be a dick to me. I don't know, I like to do 360s in the water. Oh, weird ass girl. Can I just get past, please? Thank you. Just so afraid to get past them. Because they're scared of flares, I'll run away from them. I didn't mean to throw that, I was actually supposed to get my boosters out. It keeps them away from me for the time being. There we go. Why are you trying to ring down for? I don't get that. Look, I don't think now's not a good idea because I think I'm just gonna... What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm such a retarded asshole. Hang on a sec, guys. I forgot to do something. I forgot to just party chat myself. So if anyone in in-game chat can hear, I don't want anyone in in-game chat hearing me because then I'll sound like a retard because people don't know I'm streaming. Only friends know I'm streaming, but other people might join me. I don't want anyone hearing me because I don't want people to think I sound like a retard trying to talk to myself. And I'm talking to the chat on my stream. A walker with mutation 3, huh? Well, man, I mean, you could easily do that by invading other people. Why don't you just invade someone else? I mean, not like saying that you can't invade me at all. It's just, why can't you just purposely rank yourself down by just invading other people as well? I mean, there's freaking tons of other people out there you could just, you know, just not boost, but just boost your rank down instead of up. So weird. So we're saying boost instead of. Oh really? I need to say so. Oh well. You know, that's the game for you. I told you, matchmaking is just as broken as this whole game is. So, you know, what else can we ask for? Can't really ask for much because it's wherever matchmaking takes us. So it really isn't any of our faults, it's just where matchmaking takes us, because matchmaking is a piece of shit because it's so fucking broken, just as much as this broken ass game is. And then you probably run into like no legend level little buggers that don't know how to play at all, and they just sit in the safe zone, or you just pound them 10 times in a row. Like it's sad. This was the guy I was trying to play with, but I somehow just magically disconnected. I want to try again. Hopefully he'll let me again this time, because I did not leave on purpose. I disconnected, but of course these guys don't know that. He probably thought, you're just gonna take a life from my game. I probably don't think they really care that much, because they're not all right. Like, they're not bad players, but they're not like really good. Actually, I was actually wrong. They're not too bad. Like, they've got 4 lives left and 1 nest to go. That's actually not too bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully this time I don't fucking disconnect like I did last time, because if I disconnect one more fucking time, I'm gonna seriously just get really pissed off. Like, it's ridiculous. Inconsistent. Wait, what? Actually, I might have a chance to get a booster out. Not bad. They've already lost like 6 lives, but they've still got like 4 lives left, which is not bad. That was like the best shot in the universe. Oh, I thought that guy was a hunter for a second. I was thinking, how the hell did the hunter go from over there to over here again? Of course, zombies won't be on their list for killing, so of course I have to go and kill them, otherwise I'll get beat to death. Oh, I was like, dude, I was like, thank God he didn't try and back into me with that shit. Come on, son! Oh, look how bad that was. Nice! Alright, I'm getting back up. There's fucking bombers everywhere down there. Look how bad I was. Look how bad that raid was. Like, I actually originally wanted to do a dropkick in midair, but he fell to the ground, so I'm like, I'll try and do a rain then. I wanted to try and do a dropkick, but he fell to the ground, so I was like, yeah. Excuse me? Oh. Goes into a cocaine package. Nice. That heavy dog. Oh, so bad. Yes, please go for someone else, not just me all the time. That would be much appreciated. Got a new follower, Aries King 79. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this goon before it ruins my career and someone else's career. Oh, this guy knows how to kill goons, which is good. This actually gives me more hope as well. Shit, son. Look how long I was holding my light on for. Like, I like how like ground pound just temporarily make the hunter immune to like UV light. Like, I just love that. It's just not really. Oh, nice one. Nice finish on the nest. These guys didn't do too bad. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. These guys did pretty good. This guy was an underdog, and this guy's prey, and I'm old. This guy was a beast. His name's Earth Diamond. Geez, this guy was a serious nest jockey in that one. Other first thing. No one gives a shit about that game. Moo, bitch. Actually, hold on, I need to do something. Okay, there we go. All better now. Now, you're always probably wondering why I did that. It's because it helps with the cooldown on the boosters. We got another hunter. Look how lovely it is when you get another hunter. Okay, now. Okay, I should be able to drink a booster now. So get ready for another match. By killing myself helps reset the booster cooldown. So hopefully I'll be able to drink another Grandma's eggnog. Yep, I can. Alright, there is after every match now I'm gonna have to kill myself because it will help with the cooldown. Because if we get a consistent amount of hunters in this lobby, I'll need to keep. Oh my god, these frames! I'll have to keep drinking my booster so I'm a lot faster. Because these frames really fucking slow you down. Like, I'm not going to be surprised if I disconnect again with these frames because Countryside is so icky. And plus with 2 buggies going, it makes it just even worse. Like, a lot of people don't know this, but if you have 1 buggy per team, it really doesn't lag the game out as bad as you have more than 1 buggy. It lags the fucking game out crazy. That was the best shot ever. He's a green bastard too. Hey, buddy. God, these frames. Is this guy using infinite? No, he's not. I could hear his light clicking. Yeah, he's using purple light, so he's not using infinite. I was gonna say, like, if he continues to chase the hunter and his light's not flickering or showing any signs of going out, then he's using infinite. I don't know about this Eric dude though. I don't think he would be either because he seems pretty low. But you never know. Just because someone's a low legend level doesn't necessarily mean they don't have it. Jesus. Oh. Oh, thank you. Oh, what a kind young man you are. Let me have a ride. Apart from tipping over, but we're fine. It's alright, just go. Kick the buggy, brings it back to the way it should be. There we go! Problem solved, sir! Where'd he go? He left. Alright, then I'll just drive his buggy then. I hope he doesn't mind. Alright, I'll get his buggy to where it needs to go. Jesus, these frames are disgusting. Look how slow this guy's buggy is. Bang, bitch! I'm sorry, I don't normally use buggies, and because that guy had no chance of escaping, because if he ground pounded the buggy, he probably would have escaped. But, oh my god, these frames, man! Oh, jeez, I think I'm gonna collapse in a second, because these frames are so bad. Ooh, these frames are even more disgusting. I don't know if we can carry on with this match, to be honest, because look how bad this is. This disgusting game happens to have disgusting frames as well. It's because— oh no, Rigby, no! Oh my god, dude, no! You just made it even worse! Oh no! Don't turn your buggy on and make— This is really bad. This is so bad. Look at this. I'm running on fucking 5 frames around here. Nah, I can't do this. I have to drop out. I can't do this. I can't deal with these frames. That's why I called this, you know, laughing my ass off Dying Light, because it's just so funny how broken this shit really is. If you guys, you know, if anyone who's probably new to the channel has never seen Dying Light in this condition, you really see how this actually is. Actually, fuck the following. The following's too laggy. I can't stand the following. No, Countryside for me is just— it just doesn't work. It just doesn't. No. That's one of the reasons why I avoid Countryside. Like, you know, I'd like to have a good teaming— I like to have a team in Countryside that understands what happens if you bring too many buggies, or if you have too many people, you know, like, all at once, you know. If you have, like— it wasn't really just many people, it's just only 3 of us to start off with, but as soon as I brought that other guy's buggy into the nest area, that's when the frames really started to shit themselves, because that's why you always should only have 1 buggy per match. If you have like 2, 3, 4 buggies and like a 3v1 or 4v1, the frames are going to hell for that. Like, the lag just really it's disturbing. It's terrible. The lag really just starts to hit. Yeah, Aaron, I mean, this disgusting game does have to have disgusting, but I don't think I should rejoin that lobby anymore. Those guys really desperately need to restart their apps, but they don't know how to— they probably don't realize how to do that. Well, they probably know how to do it, they know how to restart their apps. Like, they probably know how to close their apps, but they just don't know how to restart. Like, just please, at least restart to the main menu, or just start your lobby altogether, because it is so fucking laggy. You can't have hunters coming in and out of that game if your game is like that. Like, the hunters will just leave immediately if they detect any sort of lag on their side. They won't stay. And not even other humans won't stay there either because it's just too bad. It's just too laggy. It's terrible. It's unplayable. Oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze in a second. Alright, love? Okay. Still nothing. I'm up to the countryside, there's still nothing. Oh, that was only in 15 minutes of the stream and already I have had the laggiest fucking match so far. Oh, Jesus. That's one of the reasons why I don't like countryside. It's just... It's the laggiest map, and I try to avoid it at all costs because it's so bad. The only time I ever really gets laggy if people just bring too many buggies into the game and bring too many buggies at nest and chase after the hunter with all that sort of shit. That's when it really starts to just go crazy. Like, literally, when I was driving in that dude's buggy, it felt like I was just driving in, like, this... It felt like I was just driving at, like, 40 kilometers an hour. It was so bad. It was, like, you know... I don't know how many would it be in miles per hour, but, like... It was just, like... It was like I was driving at, like 40k an hour. It was so slow. Like, it was really, really bad. Like, I was like, what am I driving in fucking slow motion? Like, I was like, oh, so bad. And then I just immediately just bashed into the hunter with a buggy, and I'm like, oh, that made it even worse. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, God. I felt so bad for that hunter. I felt bad for him because he was literally... He couldn't move. Like, if he got like a bit close and ground pounded the buggy, he probably would have gotten away, but he didn't do that because he probably didn't know that you can ground pound buggies. Maybe he's still like learning or something, I don't know, but you know, if he ground pounded that buggy, he probably would have made an easy escape, but nah, he didn't ground pound the buggy, so he couldn't escape. And then I just like went boom, I just shot him with no effort at all, just shot him with my crossbow with no effort. It was just like, yeah, that poor hunter. I kind of feel for him in a way, just fucking all these goddamn buggies and fucking shit like that, you know? What's this? I sweat 24/7. Actually, Popsicle of Evil. Have I seen his name before? I can't remember. Destro 2020. Yeah, I do like Destro. Kind of reminds me of Metro. Like, kind of reminds me of like the word Metro. Like, it's actually no, that's no Metro 2033, not 2020. My bad. I mean, both are in slums, but I don't think the Popsicle of Evil guy probably doesn't like it when he's lobby, so I'll just leave him alone. I think he's more of a 1v1 kind of player. I think he forgot to close his human co-ops. I think he kicked someone because it was 2 people, then it went back to 1. So I reckon that he probably kicked them. Yeah, he's back to 1, so he probably kicked someone. Hey, what's up, Outlaw? Nice for you to drop by the stream, man. I'll see how this dude's going. If I get kicked, I get kicked. I mean, so be it. Who cares? But the only time I really don't like being kicked is when I kill the hunter and just immediately get kicked after. I'm thinking, wow. Just, like, the people would be like, oh my god, this person killed me, you have to kick them now. You know, it's just like, it's ridiculous. But if I get kicked at the start of the match, so be it. I don't care. I kick people if I'm trying to play with friends. If these guys are trying to play with no friends only, then that's fine. So you can matter because what? I was gonna say he tackled. I thought I was saying, did he? Oh my god! Now these frames are also fucking gay. I can't win. Jeez, you guys are almost getting flawless. It's on friends only at night time. Jesus, how did they not change the settings around? Jesus, who's this Turtles guy anyway? A level 50. Jesus! Fucking H Christ! This lag is bad and this hunter is destroying baby survivors who don't know how to play. That's even more sad. Just as sad as these fucking frames are. Yeah, fuck this again. That's it. No more, no more, no more, no more laggy lobbies. No more. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna stick with my own plan. No more going to matchmaking because every fucking basically every match I run into is a fucking laggy ass lobby. I've got no friends to play with at the moment because no one's playing at the moment, so I can't make my own lobby and get my own hunt to where it's not a fucking goddamn laggy ass lobby. You know? Deadly night predators, huh? Yeah. Probably not as deadly as a night hunter, but... No, not really. Volatiles. Like, when I first encountered a volatile, oh my god, they were the most fucking... Probably nearly the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. Just like, just those fucking jaws and these eyes are just staring at those fucking jaws just going right apart and they're going, ah! They're just roaring at you. It's like, oh my fucking god. It was just like, it was enough to give you nightmares. But I realised apparently that's what locals in the tower and all they call them. They call volatiles nightmares. I think they kind of are nightmares. Oh, thank you for the nice great stream comment. That's very nice of you. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention before because I was just in that really laggy ass lobby. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, you know what? No more laggy lobbies for me. I shouldn't just punish myself. I'm so desperate to look for a hunter that I'm literally just into all these laggy lobbies. And you had a level 50 hunter was destroying a bunch of baby survivors who obviously don't have to play. The level 50 hunter. I saw the hunter's level. It was level 50, so he must have been like at least a fucking apex or something. Because, you know, that's matchmaking for you. That's matchmaking. Matchmaking, apex predator against fucking not even legend level survivors who obviously clearly don't know how to play because they haven't touched a single nest. And, you know, what's matchmaking for you? Newsflash, guys, that's matchmaking. This is matchmaking in PvP mode in this fucking game. Matchmaking leads you to lobbies of people who have never ever played a single invasion in their whole Dying Light career, you know, and they get a hunter and they go, holy shit, what do I do, you know, and they just freak out and they probably just go, do I go stay in the safe zone, do I go out and try and like run away from the hunter? So like, but the running away from him doesn't help because he'll just pounce you. So there's, you know, and they don't understand how they can avoid, you know, getting killed a lot, and it confuses them, you know. And then when someone like me or someone like Corrupted Soul here on the stream or someone like Restricted Kicks comes in and we help them, you know, we know how to play, you know, people like me and my friends over here, we know how to play. Like, you know, we can help people like that who don't know how to play. We help people like that. And, you know, because we've been playing Invasions since it basically first came out, so we're like, you know, we're very good at it. We understand how invasions work, so we're offered to help survivors who don't know how to play and don't know how to kill or what to do when a hunter invades and stuff like that, you know. So, and by that I mean, like, I don't mind. I mean, I don't think I've ever really taught someone how to play Invasions, but I know some of my other friends have before. I mean, I could offer someone how to play, but in a way, I'm quite lazy. I just really can't be bothered. But maybe teaching people how to play Invasions is actually not a bad idea because it means that the game is going to become less dead, and it means that there's going to be more hunters out there who are willing to play, you know? There'll be more people who are willing to expand their, you know, Dying Light game instead of just playing the story all the time. They might go, hey, you might try a bit of, you know, Hunter and see what it's like, you know? And like, they come in and they find some hunters. I mean, it's fine, Dom, I don't mind. You know, as long as they let themselves know that they're here, that's awesome. I couldn't care less, to be honest, man. I couldn't care less. As long as you say something nice, you know, I'm happy. I don't care. But anyway, as I was saying, I think that must be that laggy ass lobby I was in before. Let me just check who's still in there. Oh, I see how it is, game. Yeah, I see how it is. It doesn't let me. It doesn't show me. What? You dumbass zombies. Pfft, that dumb bitch down there just impaled herself on the spikes. What a silly bitch. A silly beach. What a beach. Ah! Sorry, that was like the weirdest scream ever, but I didn't see that volatile there. It just started going at me. And I'm just like, let's not talk right now. I just did like a really weird ass scream just then. It wasn't even a scream, it was just like a, oh. Well, not like that. I was even more retarded. Don't listen to me now. Just don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Alright. I could stream something so much better right now. But I chose to play this garbage because I'm garbage. That doesn't make any sense, but I don't give a shit. There's gonna be no hunters, and there probably never will be. Oh, excuse me, I got freaking hiccups now. Oh my god, fucking hiccups. Oh, I don't know what to do anymore, guys. Ah, it's better. It feels better to stretch. Oh, she's so gorgeous. I don't know. I just think about going for a nap actually because it's just I'm so bored. Like I have to say though, guys, like lockdown for me, like quarantine, lockdown, blah blah blah, whatever you like to call it, has been not like really super boring, but it's been boring to me to the point that this is just all I do every day. Like I pop on Dying Light and just find hunters, get no hunters, maybe get some hunters every now and then, and just be like, well, this is all I really do. I just play the same game all the time, every day. Just play Far Cry or play Dying Light or blah blah blah, whatever else I usually play. You know, it's really nothing that exciting. It's just the same game, same routine nearly every day, you know? It's not really that fun. And not to mention is that because you can't go outside because it's lockdown, you tend to get a lot more bored more quickly because you can't go out anywhere. You can't go out and see some friends. You can't socialize. You can't go out to the shopping center. You can't go out like anywhere, like basically. The only time you can ever get out of the house is when you're like grocery shopping or you're like buying lunch or you're buying dinner or Uber Eats or blah blah blah, whatever. Or you're going exercising, which is, obviously a lot better than video games because, you're getting off your ass and actually doing something. And, and it's just, other than that, you can't go anywhere because it's lockdown. You're not meant to go anywhere because even if you're healthy and you haven't got COVID-19, there's a risk that you could contract it from wherever it is, It doesn't matter where you are. Because any part of your neighborhood or where you live anyone could have it. Anyone could have it. And the last thing that any of you guys and I want is to get sick. Nobody wants that shit. And that's one of the reasons why staying home is the only way to stop you from getting sick and putting others at risk of getting sick as well. Because, you may not be sick, but remember, your hands are the culprit to everything. So whatever you touch could be infected with the virus and you won't know because it is an invisible and it's invisible killer. It's invisible. You can't see it. You can't see the virus. It's invisible, isn't it? It's invisible. You can't see it. You can't smell it. You can't feel it. You don't know what's there. So you don't know whether you've got it on your hands, if you've got it, if you've already contracted it or not. You don't know if you have it or not. So that's why staying home is the best safe reason, because it keeps you right away from the public and it keeps you, like, you know, right away from what's going on out there, you know? And really it's just about keeping yourself and others safe, you know, keeping yourself away from any infected people. If you have to go out and, you know, do grocery shopping and stuff, that's fair enough, but also make sure if when you're out there, make sure, you know, you... Wait, what? Goku play... Are you... No, I'm not about to fight Rice, no. Ew, why am I tracking stuffed turtle? Yeah, I was tracking extraction. I didn't realise I was tracking the stuffed turtle quest. But no, I only track extraction because, well, not really much of a reason. I just prefer to track the main story quest instead of the quarantine quest. But yeah, like, you know, just staying home and just keeping yourself out from what's going on out there is just basically the right thing to do. It's the only thing you should all be doing. Whee! Is that a traveling tradesman there?
Hey friend, over here. You need something?
Hello,
I'm open 24 hours.
What makes you that frying pan on top of that gas canister? You know what's funny is that he's got his frying pan on that gas canister, even though there's like nothing attached to that gas canister. So dumb. Joking, it's not that dumb. It just looks a bit weird because there's nothing like this. Likes to be like a barbecue gas canister. There's like nothing attached to it. So like, how's he actually frying that shit on there? It's like can't puncture it. If you puncture it, it'll explode. Whoa! How did you know that? Yeah, I'm using a Turtle Beach mic. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I think it is. Damn, man, how did you know that? You must be familiar with the brand. Then I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. I think. That's how funny. I don't even remember what kind of brand of headset I'm using. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm using the, I think it is Turtle Beach, brand. I don't know, I'm not always familiar with the brands I use for my headsets and mics and shit, so forgive me on that one. I just don't really care that much, I couldn't care less. I just go, yeah, I'm probably good, I don't know if I'm using it, I just don't really keep track, so I don't really care. Oh really? Oh, that probably explains why as well. Well, you know, Turtle Beach. It's not the best brand, but it's alright. It's consistent enough. I mean, you know, obviously like the wall of wireless headsets and shit are like fucking like over $100. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah,
like, you know, $100 for a fucking headset. Like, get fucked. This one was gay, because this one's not gay, but like it's alright. This one cost me $20. That's not bad. It does let me communicate with my friends. It lets me chat. It lets me, you know, do shit like that. So, you know, why the hell not, right? I want to try Old Town instead. Old Town isn't my best map. But I'm only gonna try because there's no hunters, so I thought, you know, what the fuck not, right? Alright. Jesus, really? $70? God. I'm not being judgmental or anything, but it's funny how you got the dollar sign at the end instead of the front. There's nothing wrong with that, I just think it's kind of funny, because I used to do the same thing. I used to put the dollar sign behind the numbers. It's supposed to be in front of the numbers before you write the numbers down. It's funny. But it's all good, we're not here to check, we're not here for spelling mistakes. I don't give a shit about people's spelling mistakes. It's just the only thing I give a shit about people's spelling mistakes, if it's hard to read and I don't understand, then that's about it. But other than that, I don't give a shit about spelling mistakes. So don't worry, I'm not gonna judge you because of your spelling mistake. I don't give a fucking shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a shit. I don't care about spelling mistakes. Just so you know, just to be very nice and crystal clear. Oh, zombie. Really? Bitch. Oh, get off me, you sinner. Get down there. I'm gonna be a dick and just go. Oh, really? I would be a dick and just start riling up Rice's men, get all the zombie bitches after them. Look at Insta Viral just comes out of the freaking window. Come on! Come on, let's see Rice's men. Let's see Rice's men get. Oh, here they come! They're gonna get beaten up. Oh, here they come! Here come the Virals and Volatiles. Oh, you hear me? He's like, kidding me? That's funny. Oh, this is incredible. Oh, this is just pure entertainment for me. This is why I trigger them on purpose at night, because then fucking Virals and Volatiles will just go for them instead of me. And I can just sit up here and watch. I do this every time I go to Old Town now, it's just so much fun. Jeez. Look at that one over there. I sure am, my dude. I sure am. And don't worry, I'm not boosted. I'm a legit 250. I'm not boosted. I mean, probably a little bit boosted. I'm kidding, I'm not boosted at all. How dare you call me boosted? Oh, there's only one left. They're getting a fucking beating of a lifetime. Oh, a beating of a lifetime he gave them. I'm really kidding, I'm not boosted at all. I'm just trying to joke around. No, I'm not a boosted 250. I'm legit. I'm not boosted, I promise you. If I was boosted, I probably wouldn't be waiting for hunters so hard. I wouldn't be getting such a hard-on for looking for hunters. Hey, my man OP, how's it going, brother? This is the pub where you contact Rise. What's that a pub? Do I play COD? Nah, I'm sorry, dude. I don't play COD. I don't play Call of Duty. I'm sorry. No. Call of Duty, they're not bad games. They're just not my kind of games to play. I'm not into COD games. No, I'm not into. Not because I'm a girl, because I just legitimately don't like COD games. I just don't. There's nothing wrong with COD games. They're fun. I actually love watching my friends play them. Like sometimes I like to do a share play with my friends and just watch him play, but I don't think I'll ever play COD myself. No, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. And it's funny because people say, Emma, you gotta buy COD. I go, nah, man, I'm not gonna play COD. Like, if you beg me to play it, I won't. I won't play it. I don't want to be mean and scum. I'm not gonna be all stingy and shit like that. But it's not my kind of game to play. Like, it's just not. But again, we all have different tastes in games, so no one should be judged or harassed because of the choice of game that they play. You know? But the only kind of game I don't always approve of is Fortnite. That's the only game I don't like. But again, I'm not going to harass someone because they play it. I don't give a shit if you play Fortnite. I don't give a shit if you play COD. I don't care what game you play, okay? It's not my place to judge, and it's not my place to be harassing and making fun of you or whatever because you play a certain game. Because, you know, if people don't harass me, I don't harass people, you know? Simple as that. If people do some shit to me first, I'll do it to them back. Like, if someone, like, for example, if a hunter cheats or something at me, I'll probably most likely cheat back. I don't ever cheat back, not usually. The only time I ever really cheat is my backward slide, and that's about it. But other than that, if a hunter plays legitimately, I play legitimately. I don't use any exploits, I don't use any cheats, I don't use anything. Look. Whee! I don't know why I went up there for, I just felt bored. Just that Viral just fall down. Look, I'm a raided gamer! Whee! I got a raid on a zombie. I'm joking, I'm so excellent, guys. Like, I just raided a zombie. I'm so pro. I raided a zombie. I'm kidding, I'm just being stupid now. Don't listen to me. But I seriously, I wouldn't, if I was a boosted 250, I literally would not be having such a hard on for hunters. I'm kidding, I don't have a hard on for hunters. I just be like, I wouldn't be looking for hunters like on a fucking daily basis if I didn't know how to play. If I didn't know how to play invasions, I wouldn't be looking for hunters, like, literally. I haven't had a single hunter in my fucking game because this game's so damn broken and so trash and so slow that I haven't got a single hunter in my lobby. Because it's gay and boring. But another thing, I'm not a 1v1 player either, so if I do get a hunter, I'll have to invite at least one friend because I don't play by myself. I'm not a strong 1v1 player. I'm always a team player. No judgment, please. Be like, oh my god, you don't know how to 1v1, you suck, you're trash, you know? Like that. I'm like, oh, bitch, shut up. You know? People usually pounce on me because I don't know how to 1v1. Oh, yuck, I don't want to be in this area. No, not these zombies. Hey, what's up, yeet? What? How did the zombies get triggered though? Like, I was beating the shit out of these assholes. Like, none of them called out. Uh-oh, time to leave now. I must not think that's a safe zone. I don't want to unlock that safe zone. I might go to the university, safe zone, I think. Because I'm not unlocking any more safe zone. It makes the game too fucking laggy. Shit, son. Yes, yeah, actually, it is actually considered a glitch because it's called a duplication glitch, where you just dupe your items. Like, I'll show you. Like, for one reason is that I can't remember who it was, I think it might have been one of my friends that gave me this 98 million stack, or I don't know, Grandma's eggnog. I got the 97 million stack off another friend from the 900 boosters. And yeah, I got all these bunch of clickers from a bunch of other randoms and other people. I don't know who gave them to me, just a bunch of other dupers and stuff that dupe these kind of clicker and king mods. Mods that you can use for weapons. Yeah, I mean, trust me, it is a lot, but it's not much as it's probably not as much as I've seen with other people's inventories. Like, I've seen other people's inventories, and they've got more shit than I do. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm not lying about this shit. Like, look at all this alcohol. That's fucking, like, that's at least about, I don't know, about 8 fucking stacks of 99 million fucking, bottles of alcohol. You got fucking batteries, and then you got bolter tissues, and you got bomber kidneys, and, fucking chemicals, and duct tape, and dulce, or dulce? I think it's dulce or something. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. Forgive me, I don't know how to pronounce that shit properly. I don't know how it's pronounced. You know, oh, they got 2 stacks? Shit, that's kinda gay. I got this fluorescent mushrooms, gauzes for, you know, obviously medkits. Herbs for medkits as well. Household supplies for other, like, mods and like, other, like, you know, weapon like blueprints that you make for weapon mods and shit. Lighter gas, I don't know what lighter gas is used for. Never seen it been attached to a blueprint or anything before. Lubricants is what you use for your buggy. Right? Oh man. Hold on, I was gonna try and read that. I just can't read that last part properly. And let me just try and look in the comments section. Oh, and they leave. I just thinking, what's that I bit doing in there? I realized it's an L. It means and they leave. Okay, I get it now. Sorry, I think I couldn't read it properly because the live chat message is a bit funky down here because it cuts the message half short off, so it's like a bit funky to read. Nails, painkillers, plastic, power cables, putrescent liver. You get off goons. I don't do requisition packs because, you know, there's really no, like, they're not used for anything, and you can't pick them up anyway. So I don't know how people duplicate them if you can't pick them up. It's really weird. I don't know how people manage to duplicate those fucking things. I don't know how they do it, but, you know, it's weird. You know, rubber is just used for buggy parts, same with screws and shit like that, and steel tubing, strings, you know, synthetic, same thing, used for, your buggy in the countryside. Syringes, I don't know how they're fucking useful. Apart from a quest, that's about it. Tin cans used for explosives, toxic leeching or lyching, used for like toxic modifications, underwater algae, venom glands, wire. Why am I even going through my inventory? Like, it doesn't really
Looks
matter.
pretty comfortable.
The fuck did I have? Angel Luther come in my lobby just before? Oh, you bitch! No, I'm joking. Okay. I better just restart my lobby anyway, just by sleeping. Like, he came out, I didn't know he was in because I didn't see his name come out because I was too busy in my inventory. Excuse me, I have to stretch again. Oh, she's so gorgeous. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I was showing off my inventory. I'm not trying to brag about it or anything. I'm just showing it, showing it the stuff I got. And it's actually funny because some people have asked me, how does your inventory not lag because of all the shit that I carry? I go, I have one answer for that. I have no bloody clue. Like, I have no bloody clue how my shit doesn't freaking lag because of all the shit that I have in my inventory. My stash isn't too bad. Like, I don't have like an over like amount of shit, but I do have a lot of gold weapons that I don't even use. Like, first of all, I don't even use half this shit. Like, I don't use baseball bats. I don't really use hatchets that much. Like, I don't use co-peshers very much. Numbers, I don't use those either. I always keep my heavy tribal axes because I love heavy tribal axes. My favorite heavies. Where did that come from? I don't want that shit. Automatical's not too bad. You're mainly like good for like poison mods and shit. Rune hammers. Oh god, I love rune hammers. Oh, so good. Smack hammers are even just as sexy as well. I got the Valentine's crossbows. Or the Deadeye crossbow? Deadeye crossbows are when they use right next. Deadeye crossbows are faster reload speed. That's a modded item, by the way, if anyone's not aware of these. Orange grappling hooks are not part of the game. They're actually modded items that come from PC. How they got into PS4, I have no effing clue. But I don't know. Someone created files to make modded items into PS4. I don't know how the hell they did it. I don't want to know how the hell they did it. But I don't know how they bring this shit in, but someone brought this shit in, broke the game even more with that shit. This is the legit grappling hook right here. The grey grappling hook is the legit grappling hook. USB throwing? I don't know, because actually that sounds like a good point, but like you're more able to correct me on that because I don't know how PC and I don't know how modded files and all that shit works. So yeah, just forgive me on that one. I'm not gonna try and go, hang on, that's wrong. I'm not gonna go, that's wrong, you're wrong. I'm not gonna say that because I have no clue. So I'm just gonna go, maybe that's a possibility. Maybe USBs are probably a possibility. Also, if you see these things, if people drop you these, just in case you don't know, these things are actually healing eggs. They actually heal you. Like, if someone throws them, they actually heal people. They make this. It's really funny because when someone throws these, they look like they come in the form of a Molotov cocktail, but they heal you. yeah, they do. You're probably thinking, what? Yeah, they do. They heal you. I'll even show it to you. I don't take mods out. Okay, I don't use mods. But this is one thing I'll show you an example of. Okay, I never use these. I never use them in real matches. I never ever use these invasions. I never use any of these things. But I'll show you how they work. Now this is weird, I'll show you. But watch this. Watch how weird this is. These modded items are absolutely the things that are breaking this fucking game. Like, this game's already broken enough, and then you have a bunch of people bringing this sort of shit into the game. It's disgusting. Bringing this shit to console, see? Look how slow I throw that shit. See, look, watch this. Now you stand in it, see, look how many times it comes up I've been healed by myself. Look at this. I didn't know they attract vials, but look at this, guys. Look how many times it's saying I've been healed by my own self. So if I just shoot myself, look, instant heal, see? I'm on nightmare mode, so instant heal. See, look, zombies can hit me and I just instantly heal. It's ridiculous. I know, it's ridiculous. It's fucked up. But that's how it works. That's how that's how these healing eggs work. People use them. People use in real matches against a really good hunter, or like hunters that have toxic spit, right? People use those egg things so they can get them out of toxic spits. Because, like, say for example, I was the hunter, right? And say I was versing some random people with those, dare I say it, fucking modded items. Like, say like those modded eggs. Just those modded eggs, no infinite UV, no nothing, just modded eggs probably. And I was to throw toxic down and kill them in the toxic. And the next thing you know, like, say for example they killed me and one of their friends was stuck in the toxic spit, right? He was right in the middle of it. He got no chance of escaping out of it because it was too much. The toxic spit on the hunter spreads like crazy, so it's like a whole fucking pool that just covers the entire area. So yeah, like, it's really messed up. It's really messed up. I don't fucking use those. I hate them. Like, at first I thought they were like freakishly cool, but I'm like, nah, I can't stand it. It's disgusting. And also, if you're probably wondering what this flashlight is, it comes as a form of a UV flashlight, but instead of shining actual ultraviolet light, it actually shines regular, torchlight. Like the one that I have on my shoulder, the one that all survivors carry on their shoulders, is this one that you'd press the up directional button to turn on and off on. It comes in that form. But instead of being a flashlight just to navigate the darkness with, it's a flashlight you can use to burn the hunter with. Like, I'll show you. Now, I've shown people this before on live stream, but I don't use it. I don't ever use it in invasions. I always use legit light. I don't ever use modded light. Well, what's the point of it is actually people use it to get an advantage over someone in the game. Like, people use these mods because they're bad at the game. They don't know how to play, and they use these mods because so they can get a victory. Like, I'll show you, for example. I'll show you what this light is. That was weird. I'll show you. Actually, no. I should keep that. I should not keep that there. Okay, so I got both equipped on me. Okay, so I'm actually going to show you this. Actually, guys, I'm thinking about making a short video about the difference between UV flashlights and modded flashlights. So, just so people can get a better understanding of what the difference and what they look like is, like how to tell the difference, and try and instead of like, because I noticed that I've been hearing a lot of stuff about people. Excuse me, I had a hiccup. I've been hearing about a lot of rumors about people getting randomly accused of using modded UV flashlights when they're clearly not using them. So I'm thinking. I know that one of my friends, Pity Cares, I think, has made a comparison video between those. So feel free to check his video out. I think it's the difference between. I think it's the difference between modded light and normal light. So obviously you can see this is normal light. Okay, this right here is regular UV flashlight. This is the light that everyone should be using. But unfortunately not everyone's using the correct light. Okay, so the wrong one equipped. Alright, so this bitch, can you fuck off? Alright, I've only got stamina because it's nightmare mode. I have infinite stamina as a 250, but when you're in nightmare mode, you don't have infinite stamina. Okay, so I'm just gonna get in a good place where I don't get harassed by zombies. I'll show you. I'll show you the difference between it. If you don't already know the difference between a modded light and a normal flashlight, let's say for you ever, I don't know if you're a PvP player, like if you ever go like hunting or whatever, and you've ever noticed, like, have you ever noticed that there might be something wrong with people, like certain people's flashlights when they shine you? Have you ever just wondered that? Like, have you ever wondered, like, you're not being shined with the correct light? Like, have you ever known that before? Actually, I might go on this tall-ass building, because this might be a good idea, because I won't get harassed by zombies while I'm up here. might go all the way up the top because it's nice and dark up here, so it's a good way to Oh my god, Crane. You're a fucking dumbass. Grab the fucking ledge, cunt. Sorry, guys. Such a fucking idiot. Okay, we'll go about up here. Okay, so this is just gonna be a nice dark spot, which we'll go over here. Okay, so okay, this is regular UV flashlight. This is the light that people use, that you know, legit players use to shine the hunter with, because this is the light that's part of the game. This is purple light. Now this one is not the correct light. This one is infinite UV flashlight. People call it infinite, people call it, you know, modded. It's all the same thing because it does the same effect. It never runs out. I'll show you. See? This light right here is not the correct light. This right here is modded light. And look, can you see the bar never going down? Can you actually see the difference between them? This bar goes down. This bar doesn't. See? And can you tell? You obviously can tell the difference is that this is purple light. This is white light. This is not the correct light. And look, it comes in the same form as a regular flashlight on your phone. See? But why? Well, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Is that people use infinite light because like the reason why people use infinite light is because it never runs out, and you can burn the hunter for basically forever. You burn the hunter forever, and it never runs out. So the hunter is literally stuck being drained and can't escape because when his energy is fully drained, he can't escape. He can only escape if his energy is not drained. Let's take a high risk move and we'll jump down here. Whee! He fell down. Okay. So yeah, I'm just showing you. I've been in my lobby for like ages now and still no activity, no hunter activity whatsoever. This is really bad. Move, bitch. So yeah, that wasn't actually a really dark corner because when it's extra dark, it makes it a lot easier to direct the comparison of the lights together. Maybe over here would be good. Yeah, here we go. Actually, they're both as equally as bright, actually. See? See, it never runs out. The reason why people use white light instead of purple light is because white light never runs out. Like, the infinite light never runs out. Obviously, because the word infinite, it means it never runs out. It's infinite. Never runs out, never goes down, never drains. But regular UV flashlight that people should be using but choose not to is the purple light that it has I think it has 10 seconds of use. So after 10 seconds of showing the hunter, you can't use it anymore because you will burn out and you'll have to recharge. And it takes a little while to recharge itself. But with infinite UV, it can't ever run out. It just never runs out. And the only way to really tell if someone's actually using the wrong coloured light is by either trying to paying attention to the colour of their light when they're shining you as when you're the hunter, and also when you're hunting, whenever you howl, you can see the human's location. So every time you howl as the hunter, their health bar will appear, and under their health bar is their UV light bar, which is coloured purple. And another thing to notice that is if you notice that their light is not draining, like if their light bar is never going down when they're shining you, and also if the colour of their light is not purple, then you know they're using infinite. But I know a lot of things where people are actually being accused of using infinite, like using the incorrect light against them when they clearly don't. Like when they don't use the incorrect light against them, they go like I think myself has fucking move out of the way, arsehole. So I think myself has been accused of using infinite UV when I don't actually use it at all. I only used it ever once and that was it, but I never used it again. I put it away at all times. I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it as a human and I hate it as a hunter. I hate it as both sides. It's terrible. It's disgusting. It's a cheat. It's a mod. It's a mod. It's not meant to be in the game. it's breaking the game. It's, you know, it's deterring people away from hunting. It's deterring. It's no fun to be up against. Oh, wonderful. So this whole time I must have been talking to myself. But it doesn't. Oh, I only had one other viewer on here, but I don't know what it is though. But it's fine. But yeah, like, people use infinite UV because they know that their light will never ever drain. They know their light will never ever stop shining. So that, you know, if your teammates are in trouble and they got no light and you got using infinite, then you can protect them as much as you want because your light will never run out. Unless you get hit by the UV spit, that's the only time you ever, like, you know, lose your light. But other than that, no, your light will never drain out. Your light will never burn out. Your light will never ever stop shining. It will always be there for good. That's why they call it infinite UV light, because it comes in the form of a flashlight, but it works as a UV flashlight to burn the hunter, to defend yourself from the hunter from. This is legit light. This is the light that people should be using, as this purple light. And the easiest way to tell if someone's using, you know, infinite light versus normal UV flashlight that people should be using is pay attention to the color of their light. Like, as you can see me, if someone's invading me right now, they can obviously see that my light is purple. I don't use white light. I don't use infinite light. I use legit light. The light that everyone should still be using. But unfortunately not everyone uses, you know, legit flashlights because, you know, well, because of the mods. Because it's a mod. It's a cheat. It's a mod. It's not meant to be in the game. It's actually from PC. It's a PC file mod. You know, it's not from PS4. It's not from Xbox. It's not from any other platform except PC. Because people somehow, I don't know, somehow people got their hands on these mods, and when they got their hands on the mods, they somehow brought it into PlayStation 4, and I don't know how they did it, but they did it. And it's disgusting, and it's made me go, why? Why do you have to bring in such broken ass shit into the fucking game when the game is already broken enough? I just don't understand why. There's my brothers here. Okay, these are both my DLB brothers. Mr. Kicks and Mr. OP are in probably Old Town, probably still waiting for a hunter. Yeah, guys, I have been shooting for an entire hour and not a single hunter has even tried to touch my lobby. Like, it's just, sad. It's so sad. I think I might end the stream here, I think, guys. There's not gonna be no action. This is just boring. There's nothing here. The game is really, really incredibly dead right now. So I'm not even gonna bother with this game anymore. I've just been blabbering on for like the last hour and not a single hunter has touched my lobby, and it's boring. It's no fun. It's no fun to watch. You rather watch me fighting someone or fighting a hunter, not fighting just regular freaking volatiles and virals. That's gay and boring. You wanna fight a night hunter, you know, that's way more entertaining in my opinion, you know. Yeah. The stream wasn't as successful as I thought it hopefully would be, you know. I'm really honestly just thinking about either going for a nap or just going to PS3 because it's just so boring. There's no hunters, the game's dead as fuck. It's nothing. Playing this game for like the last 3 to 4 years now has really made me realize that how such a fantastic game like this could be so broken. Like, you know how patches come out, like, you know, when your game gets an update and you get the latest update from a game that you love playing, and it gives you an update saying, you know, some really good, some really major bugs fixed and everything like that. Some bug fixes have been, and bugs and glitches have been fixed. You know, more stability, graphics, you know, are much other probably, not so much in graphics. Graphics don't really apply, but like the game is much more like, you know, after the update, your favorite game becomes more stable. Like the bugs are gone, the glitches are gone. There's no errors or anything. Game shouldn't be crushing as much as it should, and everything like that. But excuse me, the itchy eye. But one other thing I've noticed about this game is that in the last not for you, but last 3 years I've played this game for. I've noticed that this game, every single update from this game has broken it further and further and further. It sounds a bit ridiculous, but it's all true. Like, this game has never ever gotten so broken after so many numerous patch updates. This game has gone through some of the most dramatic updates I've ever seen. I mean, what I mean by dramatic is that my meaning for dramatic on this game is that basically the updates have basically broken the game even further. Instead of fixing bugs, it creates more bugs. It creates more glitches and everything like that, you know? It doesn't help at all. It just makes the problem worse, you know? It's just, I'm just sick of it. It's really bad. And now someone somehow brought all this modded shit into the fucking game. As I just showed you guys just before, that's not even half the mods. That's probably not even half the mods that this game has in right now. I'm sure there is tons and tons of other modded items out there. And I know there is, because I was playing with some of my friends yesterday, and we had this random human come into our lobby, and he showed screenshots, not me, because I have messages turned off so people can't message me. He showed. Hi, what's up, Tony Ray? Yes, I have beaten this game lots and lots of times before. Lots of times. Yeah. Beaten this game several times already. Several times. I mean it clearly. And as I was saying, sorry, welcome to the stream, by the way. As I was saying, is like every patch update has just ruined this game, and now all these modded items in here as well. Like, it has it's even more further it has broken the game. More and more and more, just over and over again. Every single patch update in this game that's related to the PvP mode has literally just broken it further and further. Like, it's beyond repair, this game is. It's just really bad. It's so bad. And for those who only play the story, you guys probably wouldn't really understand what I'm talking about, because obviously you guys, if people only play the story, they don't ever play the PvP, so they probably won't understand very well. But the thing is, though, is that with all these modded items now in the game, people are just going mad on them. Like, people are using them to boost themselves, like boost to like 250, Legend level 250 and stuff like that. People are using them, you know, for better advantages. Like, if you have to use infinite UV against a hunter instead of legitimate, legitimate UV flashlights, then that's really bad, because it shows, like, why do you have to cheat? Like, why do you have to use items that are not part of the game in order to, like, to get a better advantage over someone else? Like, that's just really bad. That's terrible. And, you know, and I've noticed that not only because of infinite UV use, but people use other mods, like fucking those healing eggs. As I just showed Yeet501 over here, I just showed him what those healing egg things do, and they are fucking broken as hell. Like, literally, the game was telling me I was getting healed by myself. Like, it says, like, when people, like, you know, pick you up, when people revive you, Like, say for example, like, say, like, when you know how you revive someone, like, say you got a co-op friend, they must have died from, like, zombies or something, and you go on to pick them up, and, you go on to pick them up, and, like, when you pick them up off the ground, and then you heal them, let's say you've been healed by this person, the game will tell you you've been healed by, you know, etc, etc, you've been healed by this person. But what's funny is that the game tells me I've been healed by myself, by my own self. My own name comes up on the screen saying I've been healed from my own self, and I just think it's incredibly funny because you throw those modded eggs down, you throw those little they're called because poison balls. They don't come in poison balls. They don't poison you. They heal you, and they just, you know, they basically they heal you, and like, and people use them. They go, you've been healed by this person like several times in a row. If you stay in the healing zone, it will keep healing you no matter what. So you'll never take any damage. You'll take damage, but it will just instantly just keep healing you back again. It's so broken. It's just it's so incredibly broken. It's disgusting how broken it is. Yeah, I have the DLC, and I have the countryside. I have the following DLC, yeah. Because I don't play the standard edition. Like, I don't play the Dying Light. Like, I don't just play the standard edition. The standard edition is just called Dying Light. This is Dying Light, the following enhanced edition. So the difference between the standard version and the enhanced edition is that people with the standard edition have to buy some of the DLCs. Like, you have to buy like the following and the Bozak Horde and, you know, and some other stupid DLCs and shit like that. But people with the enhanced edition, they already have the Bozak Horde. They already have the Cuisine and Cargo, I think it's called, DLC. They've already got all those others and stuff. I've got the following. I played the following enhanced edition, and yeah, I've completed the story God knows how many times, and you know, I don't care about the story anymore. The story to me is just nothing. I don't care about the story. I only play this game for the PvP. I only play it for the PvP. I don't play it for the story, unless I feel like chilling and I just feel like not playing invasions. You know, sometimes I just go, I feel like chilling on this game, just chilling, not doing PvP because the PvP is pretty much dead. If I just feel like chilling and just doing side quests, that sort of thing, that's what I usually do. But other than that, I'm only on this game for the PvP mode. I am not here for the story. I'm not here for any of that stuff anymore. I'm only here for me versus other players from all around the world, from all different countries. You know, come together to play. Come together as a singular unit and just play and have fun. That's all I want. But unfortunately, there are some people out there who take this kind of game really, really deadly serious and start getting a little bit, you know, angry at you. A little bit raging at you, you know? People rage at you for for some of the most ridiculous things. I can understand people probably asking you if you use Infinite UV, if you use any other mods like that. That's fair enough. I ask people the same thing. Like, I go, I'm not going to invade you if you use Infinite UV. If you use any mods, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, that's about it, really. But yeah, I'm only here for the PvP mode. I'm not here for the story anymore. Story doesn't apply to me. Story's dead to me. Yeah. I don't know, maybe, man, I don't know. I have friend request only set to mutual friends of my friends only, so if you don't have any mutual friends with me, it won't work. But the thing is though, is that I don't have anything public set on my profile, so you won't be able to tell if you have any mutual friends with me. So if you go on my profile and try and send me a friend request, it probably might not work. I don't know. It depends if you have any mutual friends with me. But obviously the PlayStation will tell you if you can send me one or not. But I don't think so, man. I try and the reason why I close friend requests is because I try and keep my friends list to a absolute minimal. I don't like having too many friends on my friends list. I don't have more than like 50 on my friends list because because otherwise my PlayStation will start to lag. And I just can't stand how slow and laggy it will get, so that's why I always keep my friends list to an absolute minimal. I don't like any more than at least about 50 of my friends list. Like, well, probably no more than 60, I would say. Like, right now I think I'm sitting like 51 or something on my friends list, but no more than 60 to 70 on my friends list. I don't have more than 60 or 70 on my friends list. I've actually deleted a lot of people on my friends list just from trying to clear my friends list. Like, not because I don't like someone, because I dislike someone or something like that. I'm gonna be deadly clear to everyone. I only delete people on my friends list if I don't play with you anymore, B, I don't talk to you or play with you at all, or if I'm just trying to clear my friends list and I just don't want too many people on it. That's all. It's nothing personal. I don't ever delete anyone not for personal reasons. I don't delete someone because I don't like them. That's not very nice. I don't go that way. And people have asked me, you know, why did you delete me? I go, I'm going to be honest with you, it's nothing personal. I just only deleted you because I'm trying to clear my friends list off, and I'm just trying to, like, keep my friends list to an absolute minimal. Because I noticed that in the past, is that when I had too much on my friends list, like I had too many people on my friends list, I noticed my PlayStation really started to slow down. So, like, I just kept my friends list to an absolute minimal because I can't stand too many people on there. It's really bad. My PlayStation and my internet's pretty slow as well, so I try not to put too much strain on my internet by keeping my friends list to an absolute minimal, because if I keep it nice and low, then it won't be so laggy. Like, it won't lag my internet out or anything. It won't keep me make stop me from disconnecting and stuff like that. So that's why I always keep my friends list to a minimal, so I don't lag out or I don't crash or whatever, you know. But I'm sorry. I would normally say yes, but not right now. I'm sorry. I don't normally accept too many friend requests because I just make sure that I keep my friends list to a minimal. Don't have any more than like about 50, 60, 70 people on my friends list at once. I don't have any more than that. But yeah. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna get off now. This is boring. This is not fun. This is boring. I think I'm gonna get off. I think I'm gonna get off for a while. Go do something else. I'm probably gonna go have a rest for a little while. I've been playing practically all day, so I'm gonna have to stop now. But anyway, I'm sorry, but no, the lack of hunters is what really just made me not in the mood for this game anymore. Oh, crap. So yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye to the stream right now, guys. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget what it says at the bottom of it. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you know next time when I go live or I post a video clip or whatever. Like, I've got some random video clips on there if you guys want to check any of those out, because it would be really appreciated, because I could use some more views on some of my really boring ass, you know, small videos and stuff like that, you know, just to keep my channel just a bit, you know, a bit mixed up. Like, instead of just live streams, I'll have some videos, and I'll have live streams and more videos, I'll have more live streams and I'll have after that and everything, you know. But yeah, just to mix it up a little bit, just to make my channel just a little bit more interesting, you know. And so yeah, I'll see you all. I hope to see you guys all in the next stream, actually. I'll look forward. Don't forget to subscribe. Well, as I said before, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. And always remember, guys, be safe, be careful. Just, all I can say is just stay indoors and just be safe. Take care of your family, take care of your family, look after your family, just be careful. Don't go out there unless you don't go outside unless you absolutely have to. Like, just stay indoors as much as you can, guys, because I don't know how long this COVID-19 pandemic will last for. So also, always remember to keep up to date with it, because it's always constantly changing. Like, there's always constant news updates, there's constant, like, media outlets about it and stuff like that. So remember to keep up to date with those, because it could probably really help you on where the pandemic is going and what's going on, and, you know, if anyone's ever recovered from it, or more unfortunate deaths have happened or whatever. It's not a very nice topic to talk about, but we all know what's happening. Everyone's going through this. Everyone has to go through lockdown. Everyone's going through quarantine, stuff like that. So yeah. All I can say is I really hope this ends soon. It can't go on like this. It just can't. It's getting really bad. Worldwide, it's getting really bad. And I just pray that it ends soon. Also, let's just also give a thought to the people out there who lost their lives to this terrible, terrible pandemic. Like, you know, it's already so many people have lost their lives to this pandemic already. It's so tragic. I'm not trying to like upset or anyone or make anyone sad, but just like, I know it's not a very pleasant way to end the stream, but we all know what's happening. We all know what's happening around us, guys. We all know what's going on. It's happening to the entire world right now. We're all going through this. We're all in the same deal right here. You know? And it's tragic. It's extremely sad. And all I can say is I really hope that it ends soon. Sometime at least. I hope it ends sooner rather than later. That's all I can say. I really hope that this ends. Unfortunately, I know that a lot more people are going to probably lose their lives because of this pandemic. And it's a tragic, tragic truth, but it is. Unfortunately, I think more and more people are going to lose their lives to this fucking COVID-19 bullshit. But I don't want to upset anyone or make anyone sad, so just feel free if I'm making people sad, I'm just stressing someone out, just let me know. I'm going to be ending the stream in a moment, guys. I should be ending the stream by now. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe, ring that notification, click that notification bell to get notified on my latest live streams and videos. And all have a safe and happy, have a safe and happy self-quarantine, and keep your family safe, keep yourselves safe, guys. Be careful, and have a good day/night, and see y'all next time. Goodbye now, guys. Peace out.